I had no idea there was a Peruvian Mafia. Hell, I didn't know Peruvia even existed until an hour ago.
Peru, and they're a fine country. But their mob clearly found out about you. Must be some sort of extradition treaty with the New York families. I suspect this ride ends with them handing us over to your former Mafia mates.
No one says Mafia mates, McCool. You sound like a fancy college boy.
I am a fancy college boy.
Police Fundamentals 101 hardly counts as college, smart guy.
They won't stop until we're dead. Perhaps if we disguise ourselves.
How the hell did you do that?
Pure will, Jimmy. I willed myself to grow a beard.
Ow!
Nice try, Jimbo, but I can do it. Watch. Oh, no. I pooped out my liver again. Don't worry. I can get it back in with some olive oil and a long shoehorn.
Gina,
Good job, kid!
Hey.
I saw these gabones grab you, so I followed them, shot out the tire, you're welcome, and then, found them with their heads not connected to their, bodies.
Followed us how?
In your car, Pety's crouching in the footwell to operate the pedals.
Why didn't you let him drive?
The way he drives, you'd be charred corpses by the time we rolled up.
Gina, not to be macabre, but I counted 4 goons, but only 3, severed heads.
I let one of them live, as long as he promised to with Cheech.
Say what now?
For Canada, where we never leave the elderly behind, unless they're cranky and uncooperative.
Wanna get some pancakes?
Oh, yes.
Greetings, Internet patrons. If you enjoy our humble Canadian TV show, consider from the bottom of your heart to subscribe, cop some dope threads, and give us props with a super thanks. It's good to see my Talking to Teens workshop is still paying off.
How you doing? I'm Jimmy Falcone, currently known as Jimmy MacDougal. Back in the old days, when I was a big shot, the most important person in my life was my lawyer. When you make an honest living breaking the law, never misunderestimate the value of a good shyster. Suppose I allegedly tried to whack a guy and he went to the cops. Would I be in trouble? The guy was available night and day.
It's me. I know it's 4 a.m. and you're in the Hamptons, but you gotta come to the city and bail me out.
I need you to get rid of this for me. Nothing seemed to faze this guy. Then, out of the blue, he robs a liquor store and gets sent to jail. This guy went to Harvard. Why would he do that?
Thank God! Just put me in a deep, dark hole and get me away from Jimmy Falcone!
Anyway, now that I'm in witness protection, I don't need no lawyer, because I got my own personal Mountie. Hey, McCool, can you get me one of them new Smarty Pants phones?
We've been through this, Jimmy. I can't cater to your every little whim. The answer is no, so just... I can't believe I'm going to say this. Forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
So, they took your appendix, huh, McCool? I give you one of mine, but it's probably messed up from hard living.
But Uncle Cheech, the human appendix is a vestigial organ.
I've been kicked in the vestigials. I feel your pain, McCool.
I hope you like the flowers. It was the most expensive ones they had. Nothing's too good for our Mountie.
We got the banner just in case.
Listen, Doc, this guy's a friend of the family. Send his bill to us.
What bill?
I like you. You learn fast.
Cookie, is Jimmy coming? His smiling face and ceaseless cigar smoke always brighten my day.
Don't worry, I'm sure he's on his way. I sent that bonehead plenty of reminders.
Whoa! Ah, crap, I slept past 5. What's with him? He's looking right at me. He's still there. What if he's a hitman? This is bad. Son of a... Toby, what are you doing sneaking up on a guy like that?
Oh, sorry, Jimmy. I just came to remind you, if you're gonna stay late, don't forget to put in for overtime.
Thanks, Toby.
My pleasure.
All right, you bastard. You want me? Come get me. Gotcha! Toby! Jeez, sorry! I thought you were someone else!
Maybe I should start wearing a bell?
Wish you'd have thought of that earlier. It's that guy again.
What guy? All I can see are fuzzy shapes.
You've reached Special Agent Straight McCool. Just leave a message, Jimmy. You're the only one who ever calls.
McCool, I've been made. There's a guy tailing me. Meet me at home. And grab me a slice on your way. I'm starving.
Ow! What the hell, Ma?
You know that bear Gina has in her room with a $sign on it?
Sure. Money Bear.
Okay. I was in her room getting rid of anything that might be construed as evidence, and I think I might have threw out Money Bear.
What? You know how Gina gets when you touch her stuff. Remember when you tried to get her off the pacifier?
She was like a badger, clawing and scratching, and that sound she made. I wore an eye patch for a year.
Exactly, so I don't want to know about this.
I can't believe my own daughter's gonna abandon me in a time when I'm in danger from my other daughter.
What? Nothing. No, why'd you have to drag me into this? I didn't do anything.
Shut up! You're in it now.
Someone's after me. I need a gun. Thanks, kid. Where'd you get this?
You want a gun or you want to ask stupid questions?
Where the hell were you? McCool's lying in the hospital and you can't...
Wait a second. McCool's in the hospital? Why didn't you tell me? That means we're on our own.
What are you talking about?
I don't got time to explain. I think we've been made.
Whoa! Easy, Tiger. Boy, Jimmy, I've been trying to introduce myself all night, but you kept giving me the slip.
Who the hell are you? And who sent you?
I came as soon as I got your message. Jimmy, this is FBI agent Rick Chick Magnet. Is pepperoni okay? All they had was pepperoni.
It's kind of cold. What do you feds want from me now?
The Bureau wants to interview you for an ongoing investigation, Jimmy.
Nice to meet you. I'm Special Agent McCool.
Let me guess. First name, not so? Nice uniform, not so? So what do you say, Jimmy? Deal or not a deal?
No way. I had enough of being a no-good snitch for one lifetime.
In the eyes of the U.S. government, you're no snitch. You, sir, are a hero.
You sure you got that right, Jimmy?
Oh, and by the way, I brought 8 pounds of gabagool from Polly's Deli in New York.
Yay!
Jimmy, what's a gablagoo?
It's lunch meat. Now put on some pants, will you? Come on in, Chick Magnet.
I guess I'll be heading back to the old hospital. For Canada! And oh! My stitches popped.
Well, Jimmy, you've been a huge help. The tip about Don Barzini alone is enough to blow the case wide open.
When you take him down, tell him I said yo.
I sure will. Now listen, between you and me, how do you like it up here in the great mild north?
Don't ask.
What if I told you that as a reward for your cooperation, the Bureau is willing to relocate your family?
What?
That's right, Jimmy. to sunny California.
Really?
What did you say?
California? Are you serious?
The details are right in here. I'll take you and Cheech down to the North Dakota field office for processing, and the family can meet us in California.
You hear that? We're gonna be Americans again!
But wait, I was just getting to like it here. The schools are better, the medical care is top-notch, and I just finished building my first igloo in the backyard.
Pipe down, Petey. You can build plenty of googie-goos in California.
Hang on. Petey might have a point. Is it right to keep moving the kids around like homeless gypsies?
Let's get the out of here! Woo!
Chick magnets giving you a 6-bedroom house, a full cable package, and a job as a nude beach lifeguard? Are you sure you don't want to stay in Canada, Jimmy?
I'm positive. California's got sunshine, no snow, and unfettered access to burritos. My hands are tied here.
Well, then, I suppose this is goodbye?
Really? I never hugged a cop before, unless I was stabbing him.
In a way, you have stabbed me, Jimmy. Right through the heart.
Jeez, all right. You're crying now?
No, my incision became severely infected when I left the hospital to meet you last night.
That's what you get for ignoring doctor's orders. Anyway, I'll send you a postcard. It'll have my new name on it, Jimmy Gonzalez.
What are you doing?
I got a replacement for Money Bear.
You think that piece of crap's gonna fool Gina? Where's the dollar sign on the front?
I'll sew it on, but first we gotta age it to look like Money Bear. What's he look like? I need details.
I don't know. Ask Petey.
I can. He'll say, Mother, honesty is the best policy, and get us all killed.
Wait, it had an eye missing.
Good. So we'll pry off one of the son of a bitch's eyes. Which one? Think!
I had it, but you slapped it out of me.
Well, Igloo, in saying goodbye to you, I'm also saying farewell to Canada.
Yeah, we're leaving right now. Don't sweat it. They don't suspect a thing. I'm not telling you where they are. You'll send guys to whack them, and I don't get my $1 million bounty. See you in Fargo. You bring the money, I'll bring the Falcones. God, I hate Canada.
Snow in my pants.
All right, boys, let's head off to your new life.
So long, Cook. Next time you see me, we'll be in sunny California.
And I'll be selling oranges at the off-ramp in a leopard print thong.
You take good care of my Jimmy, okay?
Of course I will. It's not like I'm gonna get him across the border, put a bullet in his head, and sell him to the mob or anything.
Call McCool.
Searching for my stool. Would you like me to book a colonoscopy?
Agent McCool's special here.
McCool! Rick Chick Magnet is gonna kill my dad!
Slow down, I'm on morphine, so I'm having trouble following. Who's this again?
It's Pety. Rick Chick Magnet is taking Dad and Cheech to the mob.
Chick Rick Magnet? What are you calling me for? You think you're so cool. You want cool? Try morphine. This is awesome.
This isn't Chick Magnet, it's Pety.
Petey, hey, kid, I tell you, if I'd tried this morphine junk when I was your age, I never would have become a cop. I'd have become a jazz dancer.
Snap out of it! My dad's in trouble!
Did I ever tell you how Mummy supported us when Daddy left? The men she brought home, we called them my uncles. No, Uncle, I won't fix you a drink. Get your own damn highball, you filthy pervert!
What am I gonna do? Dad's gonna die! Help!
I'm bored. Are we there yet? Hey, let's play I Spy.
What are you, 6?
Take it easy, Chick Magnet.
Just kidding. All right, I'll go first. I spy with my little eye something that's gonna get slaughtered.
What?
See? A truck full of lambs.
Oh, right. Good one.
I'll try again. I spy with my little eye dead meat.
Who, me?
No. There's some roadkill over there. One more. I spy with my little eye 2 wise guys who are gonna get whacked.
All right, you're freaking me out.
What? Relax. It's just Martin Scorsese's new movie.
We are so seeing that. Hey, Cheech? Cheech? Aw, he fell asleep.
Mummy, you don't have to turn on the red light. Wow, what a trip. Won't be doing that again. Oh, look, Pety called. Thundering Thunder Bay! Jimmy! Gallop like the wind horse, Jimmy's in trouble. For Canada, where friendship trumps infection every time.
Okay, now we run him through the dryer a bunch of times to make him look old.
I can't do this. I can lie to you and Pop. But Gina, she's got those eyes. They burn right through ya.
Don't you fall apart on me now. If this doesn't look exactly like Money Bear, you and me are going to California in a pine box.
What the hell are they talking about Money Bear for? He's right down here. What are they so freaked out about?
I'm out. You're out when I say you're out.
I could have a lot of fun with this.
Look at that. 3 more Kims and we'll be in the good old US of A.
First thing I'm gonna do is get me some poutine and a bottle of maple syrup.
Hey, get a load of McCool.
Jesus Christ, are you kidding me?
Let us go. It's for the best. For us, at least. I can't hear you. I'll Skype you from Cali. Yo, Chick Magnet, relax. He's just trying to say goodbye again. Pull over.
Screw that. You're under my jurisdiction now.
Technically, not for 2 more Kims.
We're alive, Jimmy. You know what this means? Seatbelts actually work.
McCool, you crazy bastard. What are you doing?
Oh, run. Run.
What's he saying, rum?
Rum. Poor bastard needs a drink. I know the feeling.
Quit fooling around! This guy needs help!
Oh, God, could you possibly be more dense? I'm trying to kill you, you stupid moron!
But what about Calif... Oh... Why the hell are you trying to kill us? You're a Fed.
I'd explain, but I hate it when bad guys stand around telling their plan when they could just kill the hero.
I'm a lot of things, but a hero ain't one of them.
Ah, my eyes! God! Do you ever wash your feet?
Hey, Jimmy, if I drop my pants, do I get a piggyback too? Between you and me, my nuts are like ice cubes.
I know. I'm cold too.
No, I mean all the time.
We need to find shelter.
Hey, maybe there's a Howard Johnson's out here.
How about that old barn?
I bet that joint don't even have cable.
Damn it! It still looks good as new.
And he smells spring fresh!
I'll warm up the car. We'll run over his head a couple times.
Whose head is Ma gonna run over?
Oh, hi, Gina. How are you, little sis?
What's behind your back?
What? Oh, nothing.
All right, now you got me curious. And when I get curious, I like answers. You know how I like to get answers, Teresa?
How?
The hard way.
Poor guy's turning blue. We gotta find something to start a fire.
Don't waste your time. He knew this was a one-way ride.
Come on, Cheech. The guy risked his life to save my ass after I treated him like a jerk. Which makes him a huge pushover, but still.
Way I see it, if he dies, we can survive on him for weeks. He's built like Conan. The barbarian, not the weird redhead on TV.
Cheech, I'm hungry too, but we're not eating McCool. Get a fire going. You work nights as an arsonist. Should be a cinch. Look for anything that'll burn.
Forget it, Jimmy. We're all gonna freeze in here.
Wait, I know. This ought to burn for a while. Changed your mind?
Nah, the tag was chafing me.
So, you threw out Money Bear. You got any idea why I call him Money Bear? Oh, 'cause I keep money in him, that's why. I had $3,000 in there.
Hey, where's Mom? Dad's in trouble.
Now, let's have a little talk about how I'm gonna get my money back.
I'm not the one you want. It's Ma. She dragged me into this.
Oh, sure, I get it. You was just an innocent bystander.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Gina. I'll get your money, I promise. Whatever it takes. Just don't hurt me.
All right, seeing as your family, I'll cap the vig at 3%. And let this be a lesson to you. Don't keep no secrets from me. Easiest $3,000 I ever made. This ain't what it looks like.
Get up to your room. You're grounded.
Ah, crap.
That's it? She's grounded? You didn't say a word about throwing out a stupid bear.
What, am I gonna incriminate myself?
Oh, that's great. I owe her a bunch of money, and you got off with nothing?
Well, kid, I'm a mob wife. I got an instinct for dodging bullets. How much you into it for, anyway?
I don't know. How many dollars are in 3%?
I can't take this no more. We gotta fight back. Our first mistake was not bringing guns. Wait a sec. McCool might have a gun.
I'm way ahead of you.
What are you doing?
Passing the time till help comes.
Gimme that. Find something to make clothes. We're going outside.
Hey, we could have just burned this stuff.
All right, chick magnet, get him up.
Get him up. You sound like a no-good cop.
Let's see them hands.
Yippee-ki-yay, Sheriff.
Oh, you making fun of me?
Nah, just kidding around, officer.
Spit it out. You saying I gone soft?
No, I'm saying I'd have shot the guy already.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
You missed.
The old snowman decoy trick. Works every time, except in summer.
You're a disgrace, chick magnet, turning your back on your badge for a few lousy bucks.
More like $1 million, Jimmy.
What? Me and Cheech are worth $1 million to the mob?
Just for you. For Cheech, I get a coffee maker.
Oh, I went up. I used to be worth a 3-pack of tube socks.
The only coffee you'll be brewing will be in prison, chick magnet.
McCool, you're alive!
Now who am I gonna have for lunch?
Your humble shirt and pants fire was enough to temporarily spur my immune system, Jimmy.
Now let's see how your immune system handles a hot lead injection, donkey dong.
Horse, good boy.
Give him hell, horsey.
Stop it, horse! You're only stomping lifeless pulp! Hop on, boys!
No sense riding on an empty stomach. Let's roast up the G-Man before we go.
Enough with the cannibalism!
What do you want from me? I got a craving.
Pety told us what happened. Are you boys okay?
Everyone's fine, despite being chased by a lunatic out for personal gain.
Funny, same thing happened to me and Teresa. But why let one rogue federal agent ruin the big move to California?
About that, Cookie, it appears that Chick Magnet engineered the whole thing.
I know, what a bastard, but we're still going, right? Right?
Sorry, Cook.
Jesus Christ!
I hope so.
Well, McCool, I guess you ain't getting rid of us that easy.
I suppose not. I must thank you, Jimmy. You went above and beyond to keep me alive.
I just burned a shirt off my back. It was nothing.
No, Jimmy, it was proof. You like me. You really like me. Well, I should get back to hospital. The infection is starting to take hold again.
Let's cook 'em like a Christmas ham.
How you doing? It's me, Gina. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm not wearing a seatbelt neither. Blow me. Before Pops became the fattest stool pigeon in history, he was my hero. If there was an award for Father of the Year, Pop would have got it.
Don Francesco says hello.
Then this happens.
So I look at the FBI guy and say, "You stinking feds can blow me. I ain't testifying against nobody." Then the man from the Fed says, "But the mob is gonna kill you and your whole family, Jimmy." You with me so far, kid?
I get it. You're turning rat.
Just wait, there's more. "If you testify, we can give you immunity." Do you know what immunity means?
Enough with the fucking puppets!
Oh!
Now, Pops is the puppet and the feds are the ones pulling the strings.
This is the thanks I get for saving all your lives.
And if you don't think I'm better off dead than living in Canada's icy butt crack, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
You clowns think you can avoid me? We have nap time together every day. Now cough it up.
The new kid already took our money.
What are you little crap stains trying to pull? Who's this new kid? Just give me another wedgie and let me go. Another wedgie? Who gave you the first one? Ah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah! Hide behind the skinniest statue on Earth, dumbass! I know this looks bad, but for once, I'm innocent.
I think the furnace is on the fritz. What's 10 degrees in American?
Dunno. Depends on the exchange rate.
Apologies for the intrusion, but I'm here to save the day.
What's with the pantyhose?
It's a unitard. I'm Maple Man. Maple Man? Canadian superhero? Fighting minor infractions and belligerents everywhere?
You look unitarded, Captain Leaf.
Teresa, why are you dressed up as Sapling Girl? Maple Man's trusty sidekick? Who's always getting him out of sticky situations?
I'm just wearing what they gave me for my job as a booth babe at Regina ComicCon.
Do you know what this means?
Of course not.
You'll be working with Bentley Withermoon, the renowned actor who plays Terrence Timber, a.k.a. Maple Man!
Sounds like a lot of nerds. I better bring my pepper spray.
Teresa, you have to introduce me to him. So much of my belief system is based on the teachings of Maple Man.
Well, it's $100 for an autograph, $300 for a photo, or $1,000 to brush his hair.
I have to go sell my stamp collection. Hey, can I borrow your brush?
Gina, you have irreparably damaged school spirit here at Celine Dion Elementary.
Don't worry, our hearts will go on.
The only place that'll accept you now, my dear, is Our Lady of Peace School for Wayward Girls.
Not the nuns. No! Anything but the nuns!
That's right. Enjoy that juice while you still can. The only snacks the nuns will give you are warm holy water and stale body of Christ. Yummy! Thank you for coming, Mr. MacDougal.
I came as soon as I got your call. You got a real sultry phone voice.
Well, I'm afraid Gina's in a great deal of trouble.
Your fancy skeleton statue nearly crushes her, and she's the one in trouble? You got a lot of nerve, Professor. Next thing you know, she'll be blaming you for this hat that I stole off the special ed kid. Well, we talked her down to a one-day suspension. Pretty good for your old man, huh?
Just wait till I get my hands on that kid who framed me.
Knock out his teeth for me, will you? I miss reading Rainbow for this.
5 seconds and I'll be shaking hands with a syndicated television legend.
Okay, that's it for today. Maple Syrup Man will be back tomorrow. For some reason.
Teresa! Teresa! Introduce me!
Tabitha, I had some notes regarding your booth-babing skills. Shall we discuss them over a drink?
Sorry, I left my fake ID at home.
Don't worry. No one asks for ID in my hotel room.
Yeah, no. I'm really tired from wincing at people's breath all day.
Most girls in your position would leap at the chance to get a few tips from an industry veteran.
Sorry you were in the war, but thanks anyway. See you tomorrow.
Teresa, you gotta introduce me to...
Buzz off, nerd! Oh, Pety! I didn't recognize you in your pajamas.
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
You ever worried at...
I said shoot. Come on, it's your turn.
Oh, right.
Ha! You missed. What a loser.
Cheech, you ever worry things are slipping out of your control?
Yeah, but I got special underpants for that.
It's this mystery kid at school. He's haunting me, and I don't even know what he looks like.
The kid without a face? How am I supposed to sleep now? Let me tell you, Francis Bacon once said... No, wait, it was Kevin Bacon. He said, knowledge is power.
Yeah! I should snoop around, find out who this kid is. Good idea, Cheech. Oh, and if you call me a loser again, I'll slice your fucking nuts off.
Ooh, you're tough, but fair. Get the file on the new kid and check the teacher's lounge for snacks. Not in that order.
What the hell is this?
In case you gotta hack into the mainframe or some shit.
Hey, why is my locker open? What the hell is this?
It's a picture of the best summer of my life.
Carmine!
I'm back! Oof!
That's for getting me suspended. Not that I care, but still. And that's for breaking Celine Dion.
What was that for?
That's 'cause I missed you. I'm impressed. Must have took a lot of determination to track us down.
You know, your pop killing my pop and all, it gets you out of bed in the morning. That, and I wanted to see you again.
Muscling in on my marks was a nice touch. And you're short.
Shut up! I grew 1 1/4 inches since last summer.
I mean on the vig, you chiseling mook.
I got expenses. Taking a cab all the way from Brooklyn wasn't cheap. The meter's still running. You want to lift to your house?
What was I, born yesterday?
Come on, I'm gonna find Cheech sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. These vendettas take a lot out of you.
Well, good luck finding him. The guy's a phantom. He lives in the shadows and moves as silent as a warm breeze.
Hurry up, Gina. Cheech Falcone is getting bored.
Anyway, Carmine, I ain't gonna make getting to Cheech easy for you.
I wouldn't want you to. Last time I had any real fun was when you and me mixed it up at camp.
You mean when I kicked your ass?
How do you know I didn't let you kick my ass?
And the gloves are off.
If you say so. I left you a juice box and some crackers. See you soon.
You backstabbing son of a whore! Open this door right now and I'll let you keep some of your limbs. Fruit punch. Oh, you remembered my favorite!
What's she doing here?
Replacing someone who doesn't know how to play ball.
Oh, I know how. Just not with yours.
Sadly, Tabitha, you lack the talent to portray a convincing sapling girl.
Like it takes talent to have a unitard jammed up your butt.
I'll have you know I majored in unitards at Juilliard.
Come on, Pety. Let's get away from Doctor Who wants me to touch his wiener.
But I sold my stamp collection!
I told you the furnace wouldn't fix itself. Now the toilet water's frozen.
I know, I've been chipping yellow ice all night trying to get my cell phone out.
Cheech dropped a deuce and it's just sitting there, mocking me. That's it. I'm calling the repairman.
Is Cheech here?
Nope.
Damn it! Between you and me, you don't really like Cheech much, do ya?
What are you talking about? He's great! I mean, he's all right. He means well. Actually, he doesn't, but he's my uncle. What do you want?
But if he wasn't around no more, we'd be okay, right?
Maybe you would, but who the hell would I hang out with? What, did you kill him? How'd you do it? Me and Ma have a bet. Holy crap! I was kidding around. You did kill him. Jesus Christ, Gina!
I didn't touch him! I haven't seen him since last night! It's all my fault!
Kid, relax. I saw him an hour ago. He went to them Nerd Olympics with Teresa. Why do you think he was dead?
I'll tell you on the way. Come on. And I wasn't crying.
What do you mean you can't get get here for 2 days. It's so cold, I can see Cheech's breath.
I thought ComicCon was gonna be a comedy show for convicts, you know, where every punchline is, don't drop the soap.
You know who should be in prison? Bentley Withemoon.
He almost was, 3 times, but he always got off. It's ironic. Nothing sticks to Maple Man.
Why are you sticking up for him? The guy's a pig.
He's not a pig. He's the product of the forbidden love between man and Maple Tree.
You just can't see the real him past your nerd boner. By the way, you should wear a jock under that costume.
Man, I ain't seen so much butt crack since we extorted the plumbers union.
Maybe there was something else you did wrong?
He fired me because I wouldn't put out.
What?
Guy sounds like a creep. No respect for the ladies. Yo, space jugs. Let's see if I can come in peace.
Cookie, shame on you for even thinking of calling a repairman when you have me.
A housewife? Alone? A repairman? Oh, this reminds me of a dirty movie I saw.
Does it? Strange. There's nothing like using your hands to bring back the heat. Good thing I brought my big tool.
That was a line in the movie. Did you ever appear
I don't know what you're referring to, Cookie. I'm just here to perform some sweaty, dirty work.
That's another line! Ah, you're the Randy repairman!
Damn my gambling days. I knew that video would come back to haunt me.
Sir, can I see your wristband?
How is this the first I'm hearing about Gambini's kid?
What, I gotta tell you every little thing?
You doing our lives are at stake? What if he squealed on us to the mob?
Then we'd be having this conversation in hell.
The day Cheech gets taken out by a 6-year-old, I'll eat my shirt.
Well, get ready to choke down some polyester, 'cause this kid's the real deal.
Got a little crush there, kid?
Yeah. I mean, no! Shut up, dumbass!
All right, to be continued. Now, let's find Cheech quick before we wind up relocated to Yellow Horse or White Knife or some f***ing place. God, you can almost smell the virginity in here.
Hello?
I'm down here. How you doing? I'm Gina's friend.
That's funny, because Gina doesn't have any friends.
Oh, you calling me a liar, Gina's mom? Nobody calls me a liar. Where do you get off? What, did somebody drop a deuce in your cereal this morning? You dried up old floozy?
Oh, yeah, okay, now it makes sense. Come on in and wait for her.
So, what's a guy gotta do to get some milk and cookies around here?
Oh, you're a hungry little spark plug, ain't ya?
Yeah, hungry for revenge. Good one.
Hello? Cookie?
Nice to finally meet you, Cheech. You're bigger than I imagined.
Has everyone seen my movie?
Who wants cookies? Hey, where'd you go? Oh my god, oh my god!
Hey, you're not Cheech.
No shit, you little monster!
Oh, Jesus, McCool!
Where did it go? Where did it go? It's gone.
Hold me, Randy. Tighter.
Cookie, get a hold of yourself. Who was that crazed demon child?
It was Gina's friend.
Oh, that explains a lot. But why was he after Cheech?
I don't know. Let's go down to the comic book convention and ask him.
A comic book convention? And I get to kill Cheech? Double win!
Jeez, I hope Pop's having better luck finding Cheech than I am.
Psst. Ow, Gina!
That's for locking me in my locker. Thanks for the snacks, though. Hey, can I ask you something? Say you do off Uncle Cheech. What next?
Oh, I got plans. I want you and me to run away together. Hit the open road like Bonnie and Clyde.
You want to get gunned down in slow motion at the end of an old movie?
No, I mean the bank robbing parts.
But none of the kissy parts.
Ew, you're gross. Maybe the huggy parts.
Don't get your hopes up, sicko. But look, do you really gotta kill my uncle?
Of course I do.
Good luck finding Cheech in this joint. The man's a master of disguise and concealment. He could be standing right behind me, and you'd never know.
Yo, Gina, spot your Uncle Cheech a couple of bucks for a slice, will you?
Damn it!
I've been looking for you, mister.
Not another one. Look, Junior, I know what you're thinking, but I ain't your father.
Holy crap, you're even dumber than the legends. Time to put you out of my misery.
Yo, look, everybody! It's a midget from Game of Thrones!
Funny, huh? They never look as tall in person.
But this is official police business. Let me in. Not until I see a wristband, sir.
Can we wrap this up soon, Sugar Cheeks?
Oh.
I'm getting writer's cramp.
Hold!
What's the meaning of this, you me wannabe?
In Season 1, Episode 4 of The Adventures of Maple Man, you vowed to stand against injustice, no matter where it occurred, even if the hour was late and the location less than convenient.
If you want to quote the show to me, that's an extra $60.
Silence! Maple Man stands for fairness, equality, and decency. You stand for none of those things, you egocentric, misogynist hypocrite!
How dare you!
How dare you, sir? You have no right to fill the sacred Maple Man unitard.
Security?
Sure, hide behind your goons. Oh, hi, Jetsy. Ah! Maple Man, thank God you're here. I fell through this table.
Would Cheech MacDougal please proceed to the information desk? That's the big table near the front door. If you get confused, tell a grown-up you're lost. Over and out.
Well, if it ain't Jimmy Falcone.
Oh, come on! Look at you, excuse me. Cheech MacDougal, do not come to the information desk. Repeat, do not
make up your mind.
Gee, kid, you got the same psychotic spark in your eye as your old man.
I also got his propensity for violent, blood-soaked revenge. And his inability to whistle.
Kid, look, I owe you a huge apology. I'm sorry for what happened with your pops. He was well, I won't say a good man. He was a man. Let's leave it at that.
You call that half-assed tap dance an apology? You murderized him!
He was gonna kill my uncle, then I would've had to kill him back, so we skipped a step. But don't take it out on Cheech. I'm the guy you want.
Don't worry. I promised Gina I'd never touch you.
Who's worried? But that's nice. She's a good kid.
Oh, she's great!
Easy there, Romeo. But listen, you kinda already got your revenge on me.
How do you figure?
Look at me. Look around you. I'm living like a schnook here. I mean, my life ain't bad, but it's a far f***ing cry from good, know what I mean?
Oh, for Christ's sake. For the last time, kid. I never banged your mother.
Let me tell you something, you ignominious little snot stain. I am a classically trained actor. If it weren't for all the money I make and during these weekends with you halitosis-ridden cretins, I'd never be caught dead in this asinine outfit, providing masturbatory fantasy fodder for overgrown adolescent twerps. And furthermore, I hate Canada, and Maple Man can gobble my knob!
Did you get that, Teresa?
He's a one-take wonder. And post.
I hate Canada, and Maple Man can gobble my knob!
You look fat in that suit.
Teresa! That's not nice.
What? Bitch took my job.
I told you I wouldn't make this easy for you, so you're gonna have to go through me.
You know, for a guy you can't stand, you sure do seem to care a lot about Cheech.
Trust me, this is killing me. I'm gonna regret it the next time he opens his mouth.
Wait a sec. Does your mother do hoop waxes down at the Korean spa?
See what I mean?
All right. I changed my mind about Orphan Cheech, but not about...
What?
That sounds mushy.
So, spit it out.
Nah, some things are better left unsaid.
What are you, chicken?
Shut up! I'm no chicken. You're a chicken.
Yeah, I'm rubber, you're glue. Just shut the f*** up and tell me.
I didn't change my mind about how much I like you.
I'm glad about that. And being glad hurts my face.
You make my face hurt too, Gina. So, what do you say you and me shake down a couple of these booths?
Why not? These dorks have been bullied all their lives. They know the drill.
You're under arrest for assaulting a police officer, young man. It's maximum security juvie for you. It'll be no picnic, my fine friend. Lights out by 10 and only 4 hours of social media per day.
McCool, wait! Aww. Guess I'll have to take a rain check.
Guess so. But those blowjob screws won't keep me down for long. You gonna wait for me?
Screw that.
That's my gal.
Well, son, I hope you picked up some comics to read where you're going. For Canada, a dumping ground for American culture since 1867!
I knew it! There is a more north!
Yes, Jimmy, and this is where we'll be until I'm certain the elusive Carmine Gambini is no longer a threat.
How soon did he give you the slip?
Somewhere between the washrooms and the parking lot.
That's my boy.
Petey, did you see how many hits our Maple Man video got?
Yeah, but look what they're calling it. Idiot fan pwned by Maple Man.
I can't take this no more. I'm walking home. I'll just head south. How hard can it be? Which way is south?
We're so far north, it's all friggin' south!
Oh, God! Oh!
How you doing? You know, back in the old days, you found out someone was getting whacked after it was done. You'd be all, hey, where's so-and-so? And everyone get all quiet like someone farted. But with Cheech, I found out in advance. It was the day I had 4 root canals. Wise guys ain't big on dental work, but Cookie made me go.
Word came down from Gambini. Cheech has gotta die. But I forgot where he lives. I know, I'm a terrible friend. Now where is he so I can go kill him? What'd he say? Quit stalling, Jimmy. I promise. I'll make it quick and painless for him. Okay, only one of those is true. What language is that? Stroke victim?
I was trying to plead for Cheech's life and explain that I'd just been to the dentist, but I couldn't get a word out.
Ah, so this is where he is. There's a good boy, Jimmy.
They didn't find Cheech, but they came away with something. And that's why 4 out of 5 gangsters never go to the dentist. But if you think Canadian healthcare covers dental, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Then Mario says, "Witch head, I got a suitcase full of them."
I knew as much. As I settled in for an evening of whittling and CBC radio, I heard a report of 2 rowdies causing a ruckus. Surprise, surprise, it's you 2.
We ain't drunk enough to cause no ruckus. Now we're ruckus.
McCool, you know what your problem is? You don't know how to have fun.
I certainly do. Why, just last week I snowshoed across a barren, unforgiving tundra to go ice fish. Oh, very funny.
Face it, you're boring.
Boring, eh? We'll see about that. Barkeep, fix me 3 prancing mounties.
What's that, a girly drink?
Certainly not. Each ingredient of the prancing mountie is culled from Canada's finest fermenters and distillers, plus 7 ounces of 180 proof Jamaican rum.
Yeah, girly drink.
To Canada, where .08 isn't the limit. It's the minimum!
Oh, what happened last night? Where the hell am I? This place looks familiar.
Jimmy, how much did we drink?
I don't know, it's a blur.
I had a horrifying nightmare in which, for some reason, we left Regina and...
Holy balls!
Joni Mitchell's Paved Paradise! We're in New York! Why are we in New York?
You tell me! You're the detective!
This is clearly some kind of fever dream brought on by last night's debauchery. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to will myself unconscious, and when I awaken, everything will be back to normal.
McCool, that's nuts! You can't...
Morning, Jimbo. We really tied one on last night, huh?
You made coffee? Do you know where we are?
We're in New York. What are you, stupid? I had this nightmare that we were in some frozen crap hole in Canada. And our name was, get this, McGillicuddy.
MacDougal.
Oh my God, it's the Mountie from my dream. Wait, no, this is the dream. Or is it? What does that mean?
This is the end of my career. I can't call for help. What would I say? I thought I'd take the Falcone boys to New York to reconnect them with the people who want them dead? Oh, lovely. That's probably work wondering where I am.
So don't answer it.
This is my work phone. I have to.
No, you don't.
Special Agent Straight McCool. Oh, hello, Cookie.
Thank God you answered. Jimmy went out for a beer last night and didn't come home. I'm so worried. What if something happened? I don't know what I'd do without him.
Don't worry, Cookie. He's, with me. He had a little too much fun last night.
Oh, I'm so relieved. Now tell that useless fat not to come staggering home until he's sobered his ass up. 'Cause I am not dealing with a giant, sweaty man-baby all day.
Oh, and Cheech is also with me.
Don't care.
Jimmy, is this your old house?
Yeah, it is. But how'd you know?
I added the last part. They always leave me out.
Why do I have to help clean out the garage? I didn't do anything wrong.
Mom found cigarette butts outside, so until the culprit comes forward, we're all paying for it.
Only time I touch smokes is when I buy them more for reserve and sell them at the high school.
Gina, that's wrong.
If a 300% markup is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Who's this guy with Mom? And why does he look like me?
Maybe it's your twin brother.
That's impossible. This guy's at least 20 years older than me.
Besides, this is what happened to Pety's twin. Yum, 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 yum.
Why would they make a flip book of that?
Probably so you could do this.
Eee, talk about shame eating.
It would appear the parts of your house that haven't been vandalized and/or used as a toilet have been converted into a veterinary clinic.
That's because this is a mob doctor's office. Mob doctors are usually greedy, money-grubbing veterinarians.
No kidding. 50 G's for a baboon heart, and I can barely climb stairs.
I think the doctor is in. Did you do this, Cheech?
I didn't touch the guy. I leave him bloody, not naked.
Well, I didn't do it.
I have no idea what happened, but the good doctor is wearing my handcuffs.
Attaboy, McCool.
Yes, we can congratulate my decline into degeneracy later, but right now we need to focus on getting out of here before...
Doc, it's Leo. Open the door. Pety got shot in the ass. Again.
Oh, crap! It's the Gambini crew!
Dino, kick it in.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh, yo. Where's the regular Doc?
I'm his, brother?
His brother, huh? And who are these guys?
These are my interns. They're, deaf and mute, so they won't be able to say a single word. Not a single word. Now, let's, get the patient into the, examining room.
Jimmy, what's wrong with you? We're deaf and mute. Close your eyes.
Is the garage cleaned out yet, Smokey? What the hell are you doing with that?
I want to know who that is.
That's none of your business. Forget you saw it and do not bring it up in front of your father, you hear me?
But who is he?
Who is who?
The man in the picture.
What picture? I don't see any picture. There's no picture. Damn it, my ring came off. Ah! Oh, see what you made me do, you nosy bastard?
Shouldn't you clean any potential obstructions around the abrasion collar or the contusion so we don't get necrotic fasciitis?
I'm sorry, what?
Shave his ass so hair don't get in the hole.
Oh, of course. You two, prep the patient. You're quite knowledgeable.
I grew up around here. I've seen more shots in the ass than a Catholic altar boy. Look at these clowns, shaving asses for a living. Come on, Dino, let's go smoke.
Who's he calling a clown?
Hey, I thought you was mute. Nah, he's the deaf one. Oh, so you're the mute? Exactly. Got it. Wait a minute.
We could argue all day about who's mute and who's deaf, but we really should be focusing on your ass, Tootie. You, focus that razor on this man's ass.
Thanks, Cheech.
No problem, Jimmy. You killed Gambini for me. It's the least I could do.
Jimmy! Guys, get in here! It's Jimmy Falcone!
And Cheech, who do I gotta blow to get remembered around here?
Guys, get in here! I got Jimmy Falcone!
Relax, gentlemen. Tootie had a reaction to the anesthetic. He's fine now.
What was all that about Jimmy Falcone?
He's probably just upset about being in the man's former house.
Wait a sec. How'd you know this was Jimmy's house?
Well, no one breaks into a random residence and paints "Kill Jimmy Falcone" on the wall.
Just hearing that stinking rat's name makes me want to kill him! And kill anyone he's with! And then kill a bunch of other people on account of being so keyed up. Come on, Dino! Let's go punch something!
Quit flopping around!
I'm sorry to have to do this.
Nice shot, McCool.
I'll see if I can find us a way out of here. Cheech, put some stitches in Tootie's behind, will you?
Why?
What kind of pretend doctor would I be if I allowed this man to get necrotic fasciitis?
Maron, look at all these drugs.
Hit me! Hit me!
Don't worry, fellas. I'm gonna pick all of yous.
I found something. It's a long shot, but it might work. Follow me. Did you sew up the hole in his keister?
Yeah, both of them.
But there was only one. Oh.
Who are you? How do you know my mom? And what was your major at Harvard? Of course! You're my father! And that's what I'd look like with boobs.
This is never gonna work. What's the matter with you, McCool?
It's all I could come up with, Jimmy. I'm a little stressed out, so cut me some slack!
Okay, sorry. Where'd you find this getup anyway?
Just inside the door of an escape tunnel in the basement. Calgary Stampede! Let's go back!
Where you going, Doc? Say, that's a nice animal.
Wait a sec. I don't remember seeing no horse inside.
Dino, shut up! What's the matter with you? He's a vet, you moron! See, this is why you still live in your mother's basement.
Leo, you son of a bitch! Where the hell have you been?
Ah, crap, it's Marie.
Remember Marie?
There's a piece of work. F***ing shoot me now, Jimmy.
What are you doing out here with these mooks? I bet you forgot our anniversary, didn't ya?
Oh, baby, of course not. I was, just talking to the doc here about your big surprise.
No, you weren't.
Sure I was. I was explaining how if you didn't help me out, I'd put you and your fancy fucking horse in the East River in small packages.
Oh, yes, that.
This better be good!
I'm back in New York and I don't even get to see it.
Oh, smells like New York back here.
Oh, so you're the one who was smoking, Teresa?
You saw nothing.
I guess it makes sense. Everyone in this family's a big fat liar.
Who you calling fat? And who you calling a liar? Wait, no, I'll give you that one.
Now I know why I don't fit in. Because the man in that picture is my real father.
But you and Pop are so alike. I can't even finish that. Maybe this needle dick is your father.
Does that make Pety a bastard?
Yeah, so nothing's changed.
Mock all you want. I'm going to Harvard to find my dad.
Ah! The guy graduated from Harvard. It's not like he lives there.
Yeah, the only people who live at their schools are janitors and Harry Potters.
I know. It's just a starting point in my search for my...
Is somebody smoking?
It's Pety.
I knew it!
Going to Harvard, bye!
This is the slowest goddamn horse in New York. Somebody give him some hay or something.
Yo, Doc, what gives?
Jesus H. Diefenbaker, did we steal a plane?
You're killing my anniversary here. Tell the horse to go faster, or someone's gonna be shaving your ass tonight.
Help me out here.
What the hell's that?
Horse stimulant from the vet's office.
Jesus, Cheech. Who finds random drugs and then just takes them?
I do, Jimmy. It's called living.
Yeah, well, don't get any big ideas. Ow! I don't feel nothing. I think that was a dud.
Hell of a thoroughbred you got there, Doc. That gives me an idea. That horse better come up a winner, or it's the glue factory for him, the cement shoe store for you, and the supermarket for me. Killing makes me hungry.
I think we can totally do this.
Every moment of my life has led me to doing this. Let's do this!
It's a beautiful morning at Belmont. The sun is shining, the horses are ready, and the great Canadian invasion was a false alarm.
I don't know what you did at the park, but do it again as soon as you hear the bell.
We took speed. Lots of speed.
I never thought I'd say this, but thank God for illegal drugs.
In Gate 5, we've got saucy buckets, and in Gate 6, we have obviously a pantomime horse. That's the horse's name, folks, not a description.
It's a good name.
The important thing is, did we have fun? And no, we did not.
Damn it. I needed that money to buy my way out of this horrible life.
What did you just say?
I said, let's go put that stinking animal out of our misery.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Ooh.
So this is Harvard.
I always wondered when you would realize the truth, my son.
Father!
Come join my research team, Peter. I'm developing a pill that cures global warming.
But how?
It makes human flatulence refill holes in the ozone layer.
You said flatulence. That's science for farts.
Pety, come home to Mama.
I'll be your mama.
Okay.
Peter Frampton MacDougal, get off this bus right now.
I want to meet my real father.
Keep this up and I'll see to it you meet Jesus.
Whoa,
now come on.
I always thought that if I died inside a horse, it would be more sexual.
That's shaky Dino Bonzini. Guy can't shoot to save his life. Keep moving till he runs out of bullets.
Hey, yo, Silver, keep still! Leo, you gotta see this!
You kill him yet? How do you like that? The horse has got moves. That gives me an idea.
So, this is just a horse dancing for 3 hours?
See what happens when you gloss over rehearsals?
How could you think I'd have a kid with someone other than your father?
Because I look so much like that guy.
Ugh, he's your uncle, my brother, Paulie, the brainiac.
You have a brother? Why'd you keep him a secret from us?
Your father put him through Harvard, but when he found out what Pop did for a living, Paulie ratted him out on a 2-bit gambling thing. Pop did a year in Attica.
Oh, so obviously Paulie's dead now.
Jimmy let it slide as long as we never spoke of Paulie again. You are definitely your father's son, mainly because you're both dopes. And because Paulie got picked up exposing himself in the subway. What a sicko getting naked in public.
Weren't you once a stripper?
That was for money, which is socially acceptable.
I told you the script needed work. We should have hired David Mamet.
And have the horse saying f and all over the stage? No thanks.
We gotta retool. Maybe do out-of-town previews?
Bottom line is, the horse is done. I'm replacing him with Nathan Lane. Obviously a pantomime horse. Your time is up. It's gonna be horse steaks tonight, boys!
So this is how it ends.
To be fair, I knew we were dead after Rex Reed's review.
McCool, where you been?
Not trying to get tickets for this debacle, I'll tell you that. But thank the Northern Lights you're still alive.
We won't be for long if you don't get us out of here.
Boys, I owe you an apology. This escapade was clearly the result of my trying to prove I was fun.
We owe you an apology. You're a freaking wild man.
Yeah, this is the best time I've had in years. Of course, I can't remember that many years, but still.
Thank you, gentlemen. That means a lot coming from you.
All right, let's mop up the circle jerk, because we're in big trouble.
Buck up, boys. We're going back to Canada.
Yeah, in a pine box.
No, the same way we came, on the backs of prancing Mounties.
I'm scared, Jimmy.
Me too. Who knows where we could wind up? We're home! We did it! We did it!
Where you been, Pop?
I got drunk, dressed as a horse, ran for my life. You know, weekend stuff.
I did some stupid stuff, too.
You know what they say, Pety? If you like my father, then you'll like my son.
That's not at all what they say.
Whatever. You're the one with the brains. Do I smell smoke?
It's probably Pety!
What's wrong with you? Don't you know smoking will kill you? All right, see you later, Broadway.
And not a word of this to anyone, Jimmy. For Canada! We're
How you doing? Who am I? None of your business. What's it to you? You writing a book? That's how I'd be talking if I was still in the mob. The ancient Italian code of silence known as Omerta required us to keep our mouths shut. It all started back in Sicily, where the mob made an example of anyone who opened their mouth. Like this guy. All he did was ask a cop for directions. After that, no one ever talked to the cops. In fact, no one ever talked to anyone, just to be on the safe side. Even if my great-grandpa's pants were on fire, he still would have kept his mouth shut. Hell of a guy. The whole village grinded to a halt. They had to come up with some way to communicate. Why Italians talk with their hands.
Because of Omerta? I don't think that's true, Pop.
Oh, yeah?
Ow!
You know what that means? Or did I stutter?
Forget about it?
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
This corset's so tight my boobs are coming out my back. Why are we here?
I gotta support my boss's side business, because he supports my Wednesdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays off.
Dinner where someone gets whacked. It's like I'm back home, except I'm dressed like an asshole.
Oh, no! Someone shoot him, Rancher Dan! Ooh, the cavalry's here, albeit unscripted. Roll with it, everyone!
Don't mind me, I'm just here to see... Buffalo jump, Toby! You can't wear that!
I can't even wear that!
Jimmy, I'm afraid I have some pressing news.
Great! Tell us at home! Let's go!
For Canada, where white people still think wearing these is okay!
Oh, dances with horse make big 'em angry. Run many paces. Am I right, guys?
All right, McCool, so what's this news?
There's no easy way to say this.
Oh, crap, we're moving again.
Who'd you rat out this time, hop-along sack of shit?
I, for one, welcome a fresh start.
That's because you got caught in class with a sleep boner.
It's your grandmother in Sicily.
Nona?
I'm afraid she's dying.
No!
Why, God, why?
That woman is insane. Roll out the fluffy red carpet, Jesus, because there's an angel coming.
Take me instead, Lord.
No, take me!
Take them both, God! Please!
I know your pain. I was absent when my own dear grandmother passed. They say she shrieked my name as the grizzly bear tore into her. When I heard about your Nona, I resolved to bring her here for a final farewell.
Are you out of your freaking mind?
I don't want to see her. I hate that bitch.
She's the whole reason I had an eating disorder.
I don't understand. You were all so upset when I said she was dying.
She's family. You gotta make a big show in case God and or the neighbors are watching. But if she finds out we ratted on the mob...
Yeah, we.
Don't worry. Nona's practically comatose. She'll have no idea where she is.
I'm not taking that chance. We gotta be ready to make her think it's the old life. No witness protection, no cops, nothing's changed.
That might be tricky. She lands in 2 hours.
I'm coming, Jesus!
All right, one more time.
Forget about it!
What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry, I'm nervous.
You heard me say it like 1,000,000 times. It's here.
See? What did I tell you?
Shh.
Jimmy?
That's right, Nona. It's Jimmy.
Winnipeg Jets! She's up!
That means you're up, Serpico. Make it good.
Forget aloud, Internet.
So, Jimmy, I see you bring a the whore.
Hello, Nona.
And the crybaby. Santa Lucia! Don't feed this one after midnight. And here's the fat one.
Hi, Nona. It's nice to see...
Maroon! The eating of the leaves.
Evening, Nona. You're looking lovely.
Okay, Nona. Good to see you. Let's get this visit over with.
Hey, wait for your cousin.
What cousin?
What cousin? Says the porky pig.
That's nice.
Apollonia, come meet Dante's Inferno.
You know that's your cousin, right?
Technically not. I'm a MacDougal.
Too bad. It's way hotter if she's your cousin.
Okay, let's get you home, Nona. You must be tired.
Tired of your face. We no go home. I wanna see Statue of Liberty.
Nona, obviously we're in, New York, which we are, but, Statue of Liberty's a tall order.
Why? This is a city that never sleep. And never take a bath. Oh, we go.
You idiot! Apologize to Nona, like the stinking dog that you are.
Hey-o, bada booba! Ha ha! Iza realza sorry there, Nona Malona.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why, but I like you. Now take me to Lady Liberty.
How you doing, paisan? I'm Cheech.
She look, smaller?
Yeah, budget cuts. Thanks a lot, Obama.
We go.
Ah, America. It's so romantic.
It sure is. We invented drive-through wedding chapels.
So, Pietro, you have a sweetheart?
No, I just haven't met the right cousin. Girl, I mean girl.
Il mio hero.
You know that's your cousin's ass you're groping.
Ah! Would you stop reminding me?
Houses are small. Business bad, Jimmy.
No, the mansion's being renovated. This is Pety's house.
Is a Pety in the family business?
Yeah, he's a chip off the old block.
Pety, show Apollonia to her room.
Don't tell me what to do in my own house! Do you believe this bitch?
Nona, I made eggplant palm just for you. You hungry?
Eggplant? Nona told you just put cheese on a dirty sock.
This'll be your room. Huh. Plastic sheets. It's not what you think. I'm just a bedwetter.
In the village, I always dream of America. Now I am here with handsome cousin, like a dream come true.
If dreams came true, I'd be your handsome cousin. Oh, wait!
Pietro, will you show Apollonia big banana?
Banana? Well, it's kinda yellow and curves left. Oh, you mean the big apple! I thought you meant my penis. Whoa, that's the first time I've ever said penis in front of a girl. You don't know what I'm saying, do you? Penis, 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 penis. I like you.
Old hag wouldn't know good eggplant palm if it smothered her in her sleep with my favorite pillow.
Now, just because she spat it back onto her plate doesn't mean she didn't like it. Jimmy, I think if she finds out, she won't tattle. She's family.
She's Sicilian! We broke Omerta. That runs deeper than blood.
I smell the rat. Oh no, that's the whore's excuse for cooking. Where's all of your friends, Big Sheet?
It's Big Shot.
I know what I say. No friends to pay respect to Nona. Something not right here.
Put her in a bath, drop in a toaster, bada boom, pine box back to Italy.
If she's onto us, we gotta send her back right now.
If we send her back, she'll know we're onto her being onto us. Gina, run a bath. I'll get the toast.
Oh, eggplant parm. So, you want a way out of this? I know just the guy to talk to.
Who?
I said...
Who's that now?
You know who I mean. It's... Thank you. I said Timmy.
Who's Timmy?
You know, your friend there, Geronimo.
Toby?
That's the guy. Tony. Oh, Gina, you're gross.
Still tastes better than that fucking eggplant.
our mystery dinner murder theater, Tippy?
Toby.
As long as it starts with a T.
Shut up, Robbie. It's gotta be a New York gangster theme.
Ooh, I love gangster stories. New Jack City, Boys in the Hood, The Goonies.
What Goonies? I'm talking to Mafia.
Cheech, this is not a good idea.
How dare you come into my nephew's house and disrespect me like this?
I go to kitchen, I mind my business.
You see, Taco, that's the kind of authenticity we're looking for.
Don't you worry. Authenticity is our new middle name at the East Side Authenticity Players.
East Side, Toby, this fighting's gone on too long. We gotta bring the families together, end the bloodshed, and eat some pasta!
Blood is shed, macaroni, mamma mia, ABBA's the best.
That's insulting and kinda racist, but you got the job.
Oh, Jimmy, you won't be disappointed.
That's not true, but whatever. Don't moosh this up.
The only thing I'll be mooshing are the Italian peas.
I think I want to kill him already.
That's good. Use that.
Aw, did you come running to me because you're scared of the thunder?
No, I come because you scared of thunder.
Thank you.
I like you.
I like you too, Apollonia, but we're cousins.
Cousins. It's just a word.
But it's forbidden, except in Kentucky and parts of Manitoba.
What about Regina?
You know we're not in New York?
Yes, I no understand, but I no care. I'm sorry, I cannot.
I know, it's wrong, but it feels so right. What can we do?
I get new sheets.
And pajama bottoms.
Hey, everybody, look! It's Jimmy Spaghetti and the Spaghetti family. And you brought the little meatball. Ooh, she looks mad.
Toby, I told you to call us the Falcone family. It's very important.
I thought about it, Jimmy, but Falcone is just too on the nose.
Are you kidding me?
Jimmy, you're Scottish. I worked in Italy, Ceramic Tile Bazaar, for 3 years. I know a thing or two about the land of grout and marble.
Get those cotton balls out of your mouth. You look like an idiot.
But that's what Marlon Brando used in his portrayal of the...
Brando's not even Italian. And for the record, neither is bratwurst. And why is there a Mexican flag up there?
Jimmy, we're walking a tightrope here, and it's windy. Careful not to blow your cover.
Which cover? That I'm a gangster or I'm not a gangster?
I don't know. My mind's racing to keep up. Machu Picchu!
Seriously, it's way better if you don't talk.
Jimmy, this is all terrible. Nona's not gonna buy it. Oh, is that Al Pacino? I'm gonna get an autograph.
Hey, Jimmy Spaghetti with the great big belly. Eat! You want more ranch dip for your pizza bagels? Look at that Larry Linguini! Who let such a snake into this gathering of honorable men? Toss him out with the rest of the garbage! Wink, wink. I hope you're enjoying the show.
Of respect? Show of respect, right, Nona?
I go to the ladies' room and drop, how you say, cookies, eggplant, parmesan.
I think she's buying it. We're gonna be okay.
We're more than okay. I'm Facebook friends with Pacino.
Hey, everyone! We just got married!
What?
And someone killed Larry Linguini!
My baby boy's married to his freaking cousin!
We have to abort.
I agree. I do not want a two-headed cousin baby running around.
No, Jimmy, the mission.
First, we gotta break up this marriage before Nona finds out and tells half of Sicily that Apollonia married Petey Falcone!
By the way, Jimmy, my congratulations. Little something for the happy couple.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
Will you forget about that? Just go keep Nona in the bathroom. Cook, you scare some sense into Apollonia. I'll go beat the shit out of Petey.
Look, I know in the old country people marry the cousins all the time.
But you don't want to be married married to a pimply chronic masturbator?
Plus, look at you and look at him.
You're so beautiful. And he's...
Handsome? Strong?
What are you, a crackhead? The guy's a loser.
What is a loser?
A gavone, an idiot, a bonehead. I have to love him, but you got a choice.
See. Oh, 1 second.
Don't you disrespect my husband.
Ow! Hey! What? Just making sure he's sharp.
Hey, and Nona! The big boss says you gotta stay in the washroom, cause Larry Linguini's killer is still running around. Bada bada bingo!
Such a nice boy. Shut up your face.
South Mountain, that is unholy.
I know you're disappointed you weren't at the ceremony, but our love just couldn't wait.
I don't give a crap about your ceremony. She's your cousin!
You bang him. You don't marry him. What is this, Kentucky?
No, it's Regina, and guess what? My wife knows, and she doesn't care.
You told her this ain't New York? Are you nuts? Oh, God, I gotta talk to Cookie. Cheech, keep Pety away from Apollonia.
You can't keep us apart. We're family now. Again. Still.
You know, I'm starting to like this chick.
I think she really loves my boy. Welcome to the family.
She was already in the family.
Don't ruin this, Gina.
Hey, Jimmy Spaghetti, I need to talk to you.
Not now, Toby.
How dare you disrespect me at the wedding of your son to my daughter?
What'd he say?
Nothing. Kiss me!
Daughter, what the fuck are you talking about?
The wedding threw me off. I had to improvise, which is why we're now called the Eastside Authenticity Improvisational Players. Another domain name I have to check.
Never mind the wedding.
But this union will bring our families together.
What the wedding?
If your boy hurts my girl, I'll kill you, Jimmy!
Please, do.
Why you want to be married? Look at me. I'm free as a bird. I got my options open. Sky's the limit.
You live alone in a basement.
Never let it go. You hear me? Never let it go. And name your firstborn after me. I don't care how many heads it's got.
Excuse me, everyone. I've always said there's nothing more important than family. And apparently my son agrees with a vengeance. So it's my honor to announce the first dance between Pety...
Cookie, no!
...and his beautiful and surprisingly stabby bride, Apollonia.
Oh, dear God. Let's do this, Nona!
Stop right there, Pety Spaghetti! You thought you fooled us with this elaborate and unscripted wedding. Well, you didn't. You murdered Larry Linguini!
Apollonia no married this monster. This family bring a shame to me. Crime, murder, but no more.
Nona, calm down, please.
Cosa Nostra.
Nona, stop! I'm not in the mob anymore. I ratted out my old bosses, and now I'm in witness protection. In Canada.
Is it true, Jimmy?
Is it true, Nona? I'm just a civilian now, a schnook.
Nona, so happy. Thank you, Jesus. Finally, Jimmy see the light.
Your cover's blown. I'll have you inside the Arctic Circle by morning.
That's further north, isn't it?
Jimmy, that's so far north, Cheech will probably bang Santa's wife. Take a bow, Jimmy! Quick!
Jimmy MacDougal, everybody! Brought to you by the Eastside Authenticity Improvisational Surprise Ending Players!
Bravo!
So, Nona, you're not mad?
No, Jimmy. For once, I'm proud of you.
But I betrayed Omerta.
I don't care about Omerta. It's just a big stupid stereotype about Sicilians. Now I'm gonna go make a nice pizza pie!
Does this mean Apollonia and I have your blessing?
No! Apollonia no marry the monster who kill Larry Linguini.
How you doing? I used to be Jimmy Falcone, a capo in the Gambini crime family. Now, I'm Jimmy MacDougal, living in witness protection like a schnook. But I gotta admit, sometimes I can't help but wonder if it ain't my own damn fault. You see, a while back I needed to ask the Don for a favor.
Oh, buona notte, sweet fishy.
Don Gambini, I come to you on my knees to ask you to call off the hit on my Uncle Cheech. Cheech, he talks a lot, but he don't mean no. No! By the way, not easy keeping the Don in one piece. He was a great man, a brilliant criminal mind, but kind of a spaz. As I was saying, Cheech don't mean no harm. He's just a little light in the cranial region.
Hey, Jimmy, look at that storm brewing. Is that lightning? Son of a bitch, it is lightning! Jimmy, that better be a gun in your pocket.
I beg your forgiveness, Don Gambini. But as I was saying, Godfather, my Uncle Cheech is a good man. Always been a good earner for you, and if you could only show him some mercy.
Jimmy, you come to me on a good day. I received news today that my beautiful daughter Tina is to wed. On this day, I am a happy man, filled with much love.
Does this mean you'll give my Uncle Cheech another chance?
Nah, that ship has sailed. But what it means is that you may bring your family to the wedding. Especially that daughter of yours, that Teresa. What a piece of ass!
So like I said, sometimes I can't help but wonder if it all ain't my own damn fault. 'Cause that's why we wound up in witness protection here in
Regina,
Saskatchewan. But if you think I'm gonna beat myself up over it, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped him, they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Pop, I'm just 15. Why do I have to learn to drive now?
Because driving is what men do. My father taught me how to drive a getaway car. His father taught him how to drive a getaway car, and his father was run over by a getaway car.
Is this supposed to convince me?
Pety, there's nothing better in the world than driving. Well, drinking. Drinking and driving. But not together. You don't drink and drive, you stugats!
You know, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but since you're into this whole bonding thing, my school's having a father-son recycle drive this Friday. Will you come with me?
Listen, Pety, I'm pretty sure I have something on Friday. I just haven't made up what it is yet. Now come on, make like we're being chased by the cops.
All right, give me the keys.
Keys. Okay, what we'll do now is called fleeing the scene of a crime. Drive, drive, drive!
The nuclear-powered engine. Not my best idea.
What do we do?
This is a very delicate situation, son. Just follow my lead. Ow! Ow! My neck! My neck!
Oh my God, Pop. That's Richard Weithan, one of the richest men in the world.
Really? In that case, my neck, my back, my knee!
You're Richard Weithan.
Yes, I'm afraid I am.
Computer genius, inventor, world-renowned wildlife photographer?
I'm also a licensed manicurist. Few people know that.
I'm Pety MacDougal. This is such an honor. I saw you compete at the Winter X Games. You were awesome.
I guess. If we live in a world where silver medals are considered awesome.
Where I come from, it's still third place.
This is Jimmy, my parent and/or guardian.
Easy. I just been in a terrible wreck.
You hit me.
Okay, we'll call it even.
Actually, I should thank you. I was about to go into production with that nuclear engine.
Well, nice meeting you.
Pop, the least you could do is give the man a ride.
No, I can do less.
I live just up the hill.
Oh, all right. Come on. This guy just takes and takes.
Your cuticles look very healthy, Jimmy.
You can just say the barn door is open, but thanks.
Okay, over just a smidge. Little more. I want his thingy pointing to the front door. It's classy, but also informational.
Cookie, I need a word.
Well, if it ain't my Special Agent McCool. Look how handsome you look in your shiny red uniform, all pressed and clean. And, oh, have you been working out? Where do you get guns like these?
My gun was issued at headquarters. I know that's not what you meant, but I felt it prudent to change the subject. And I'm here to tell you that you cannot keep this statue on your lawn.
Why not? This is some fancy shit.
For one, a Canadian family would never possess such a thing, and its medium-sized genitalia is a neighborhood distraction.
Medium? Hello?
Boy, oh boy, can you imagine having a jablong like that? And no freaking arms to get at it? I mean, come on, McCool, guy to guy. If you were him, and you couldn't give it a little tug now and then, you'd want to kill yourself. But you couldn't, because you got no arms.
I'm leaving now, Uncle Cheech, and I shall trust you can understand why I won't shake your hand.
Resident, Bill, resident. Oh, yay, Victoria's Secret catalog!
Cookie, you cannot throw away your neighbor's mail. That is an indictable offense. Cheese and whiskers, this is someone's baby bonus check.
What kind of check now?
A baby bonus check, Gina. It's Canada's gift to the parents of all children.
Go on, Chief.
It was instituted after World War II to reduce financial stress on soldiers' families. Australia has the same baby bonus policy, but theirs is racist to ensure white control of the country, and so not really the same at all.
And who's eligible for this baby bonus?
All parents of children under 7. My mother got the baby bonus for me, and she always said, I don't need money for this child. I would pay to have a child this good. And we'd laugh, and she would hold me. And then we'd make pancakes and cry because Daddy loved box wine and pornography. But I say too much. For Canada! And the fact that we're not Australia!
Most of the art is my own, of course. I paint what I feel and feel what I paint.
So, you feel like a clown riding a blue wolf?
Sometimes, Jimmy, sometimes.
I see you enjoy tennis.
No, those are snowshoes, one of my many passions. I once spent an entire winter lost in the forests of Manitoba, with nothing but those snowshoes and a People magazine. The magazine meant nothing, of course, but those shoes saved my life.
Science was your first love, though, right, Mr. Weithan? Same as me?
Yes, Pety, same as you.
Well, we should get going, Pety. We got that thing.
What thing?
You know, the thing, the old thingy thing.
What are you talking about?
I think if I'm reading your father correctly, he wants to leave because he is very, very bored.
Yes, thank you. That thing.
Come on, Pop, can't we just stay a little longer? I want to see the science lab. You do have a science lab, right?
Why, they'd take away my nerd card if I didn't.
You have a nerd card?
Oh, come on, Pety, I gotta get back.
Maybe Mr. Weithan could give me a ride home. Is that all right with you, Mr. Weithan?
Sure, if it's okay with your father.
Let me think about this.
Bedroom. There's something you don't say very often. Have you ever thought about being a mother?
I've had some scares. Why?
How would you like to rip off the government and get something for nothing?
Sounds like something I might be interested in.
It's called the baby bonus.
God, I'm not gonna have a baby. Have you seen what having a baby does to a female body? I mean, I love Mom, but look at her.
You don't have to have a baby. All you have to do is pretend to be my mother, and we get a government check every 2 weeks.
What do you mean, pretend? Like, acting?
Yeah, like a movie star.
I could do that, but I won't do nudity unless it's intrinsic to the character and tastefully done.
So I'm thinking a 60-40 split. I get 65 because I came up with it. So you good with 30?
How'd it go with Pety's driving?
The kid's hopeless. I gotta ask you something, Cook. Be honest. Is he mine?
Jimmy, sometimes I'm not even sure he's mine. So where is he?
I left him out at some Jillionaire's house in the country. Petey ran him off the road, so we drove him to his mansion, and it had all kinds of stuff the kid liked.
Are you out of your mind? You left a teenage boy with some strange man you know nothing about, who has toys and gadgets to lure young boys to his compound?
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds bad.
Mom, Dad, I can drive! It's so easy! Watch!
I hope you don't mind that I gave him a quick lesson.
How the hell did you learn so fast?
Well, why didn't you just tell me that the spark plug ignites the air-fuel mixture so that combustion can occur, and that the intake and exhaust valves open at just the right moment for the engine to fire? Man, what else didn't you tell me?
Always check your mirrors?
Let's drive some more, okay?
Of course, son, I'd love to. Let me just get my... He's a better father than I am.
He's also taller and richer than you are. I swear to God that just slipped.
Great breakfast cookie.
Sure is. They say breakfast is the most important meal in the morning.
Mr. Weithan says a man could survive on a grain of sand for 2 weeks if he had to.
Yeah, if he doesn't mind love handles. Anyway, Ma, we gotta run. I'm taking Gina to the mall.
Oh, that fills my heart. 2 sisters spending the day together shopping. Since we moved here, I never get to see my sainted sister, that painted hoe, and I miss her so.
Here she goes. Time for the waterworks. Boo-hoo-hoo. You will not disrespect your grandmother that way. You're not my mother. You're my sister. Don't talk back to me, young lady.
You know, Mr. Weithan and his sister have a variety show in England.
Jeez, Petey, can we talk about something else for a change? How's about football?
Sure. Did you know Mr. Weithan's great-grandfather invented football? Every time someone throws a pass, his family gets $6.
You're killing me, Petey. On and on about this guy. It's not like the man can fly.
Just invented it. It runs on beetle dung. I've got one for you, Petey.
That's the gayest thing I ever seen in my life. And I watch Glee.
OMG. It says here we could go to prison for committing fraud. That's fraud. And only if you get caught. I can't go to prison, Gina. Those guys would go crazy for me. It would be a woman's prison, numbnuts. Even worse, I'd have to chop off my hair and buy a flannel. Take it easy. No one's going to jail because you are a great actress. Right, I forgot. Okay, let me get into character.
Teresa MacDougal.
Here we go. Say it. Oh, for the love of God. Action! I am Teresa MacDougal. This is my daughter, Gina. We are residents of Canada and have never collected the baby bonus because I was working in the Peace Corporation helping to feed the indigo people of Del Taco.
I'm deaf as a stone, dear. I just assigned the numbers. Over there.
Now you know why it says do not write on this part of the form.
Mama!
Jimmy, are you okay? It looks like there was a hit in here. There wasn't, was there?
Nah, come on, Cook. What do you think I am, an animal? I only whack people in the garage.
So what's going on? You only make sauce when you're upset.
Ah, Cookie. I'm like an open book to you. It's like you open a book and go, geez, there's Jimmy in a book.
What is it, big man?
Okay, it's just that Petey's hanging out with his new fancy friend and I feel like I've been replaced.
You ain't been replaced, you big dope. Petey looks up to you. If you want your boy back, you take him back.
Good news, Pop. I invited Mr. Weithan to the father-son recycle drive. He said yes, so you're off the hook. Aren't you happy?
No, I am not happy, Petey. You are my only son, and I will not allow you to go without me.
But I already invited him.
Then uninvite him.
I can't.
Then I will. It's time for me to stand up like a man. I will be your escort to the father-son dance.
It's not a dance!
Then why did I buy this corsage?
You comfortable? Can I get you anything? There seems to be some confusion in your file. What's your name, sweetheart?
Teresa MacDougal.
Where were you born? Don't mess with us, baby cakes. Your so-called daughter's being questioned in the other room, and she's singing like a canary. So I'll ask you one last time. Where were you born?
Canada?
All right, good enough. Let's go get your check. So you know for next time, you can do this online.
Look, you seem like a nice guy, but Pety is my son, which makes me his father, which means I'm the one who should take him to the father-son whatchamacallit.
Look, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but recycling is one of my pet projects. I invented the blue bin. Few people know that. Why don't we both take him?
No son of mine is showing up with two daddies at something as important as a whatchamacallit.
Well, I already told him yes. I can't say no now.
You can if I tell you to. You will if I tell you to, and I'm telling you to.
No, I don't think so, Jimmy.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Since you brought it up, you do look kind of familiar.
Okay. I didn't want to have to do this.
Oh my God! You're Jimmy Falcone!
All right, you could take the kid. I am not Jimmy Falcone. I don't even know who that is.
Of course you are. Come here, I want to show you something. I've always been a mafia nut. I totally followed your trial. So I'm dying to know, when you whacked Sammy the Sparrow, did you really use a lead pipe?
No, it was an axe handle. And I am not Jimmy Falcone.
And was your Uncle Cheech really the wheelman on the Altamonte Foods heist?
Nah, it was Nicky the Nail. It was supposed to be Cheech, but he was holed up in a hotel in Jersey with a school teacher he met. Funny story, really. I mean, I am not Jimmy Falcone.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you right away.
All right, fine, you got me. What do you want?
I want us to be friends, Jimmy.
Ah, for f***'s sake. What do you think would happen if we was made, Cheech?
I thought we was made.
No, I know we're made men. I mean, what if we was made by somebody here in Regina?
I don't care who done it, Jimmy. Just so long as we was made.
I hope this is good, Jimmy. I was polishing my knob. Look how shiny it is. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Listen, I'm just wondering, hypochondriacally speaking, what would happen if we was made?
What are you talking about?
You see what I mean? It's hard to follow.
I'm just wondering what you feds would do if somebody recognized us. Would you, I don't know, waste him so that the person that was made wouldn't have to do it himself?
No, nothing would happen to the person who recognized you, but we would immediately move you and your family north.
I thought this was north. There's a more north?
So north you'll your pants just for the heat. But why do you ask? Have you been spotted?
No, not at all. The thing is, there's this father-son dance coming up at the high school, and wondering if you wanted to take Pety.
Why, Jimmy? So you can stay home and watch porn and drink cheap wine? Well, I won't be part of it. For Canada, where poop is your friend and also your blanket.
We did it! We totally burned Johnny Canuck!
Oh, I feel kind of bad now that I know his name.
This is gonna buy a lot of candy.
All right, but only one piece a night and you must brush immediately after.
Will you knock it off?
What? I'm still in character.
We're home now. You're not my mother. You never had a baby.
I knew this day would come. Gina, it's natural to be curious about where babies come from.
Who said I'm curious?
When a man and a woman love each other, they have a lot of intercourse. A lot.
Hey, I am not hearing where babies come from you.
I don't want to get too technical because I'm not a doctor. But when a man's peeper gets hard...
Goodbye!
You get back here, young lady. I am still pretending to be your mother. And if that's not enough, may I remind you, it's my name on the check.
Nothing is worth this. You can have it all.
And scene.
Pety, I thought it over, and you can go to the father-son whatchamacallit with Weithan.
Seriously, Pop? Oh, man, you're the best!
I do what I can, son. Weithan, it's me, Jimmy. I think you're right about us being friends. What do you say we go snowshoeing? Out in the tundra, where no one can see us or hear us for miles. So after the Campanelli boys got through with them, we had to start calling them Johnny Two Legs.
Amazing. Tell me another one.
All right, here's one. A few years back, we was robbing a safe of Frankie 3 to the right, 8 to the left, 7 to the right. Nobody could figure out the combination. So we blew it up!
Wow, this is awesome. You know, I'm starting to wonder if I know too much. I know your name, the crimes you've committed, where you're in hiding. If this were a movie, you'd have to whack me.
Yeah, if this was a movie.
Oh, crap. Oh, please, no!
But you gotta understand, I so don't wanna do this. I never had me a fan before.
Please, Jimmy. I won't tell anyone, I promise. I don't want to die. I have a family. Well, I don't, but I'm cloning one in the lab.
Don't do it, Pop. He's my only friend in Canada. He's my only friend anywhere.
You gotta do it, Jimmy. He made you. And by that, I mean he recognized you.
Want me to do it, Pops?
Get your ass home and clean this kitchen, you son of a bitch!
Daddy!
Please, Pop, let him go. I'll never ask you for anything again. Just do this for me, your firstborn male, please! Sincerely yours, Pety.
All right, Weithan. You caught yourself a break. Let's head back.
Thank you, thank you. And I meant it when I said I'll never tell anyone. Jimmy, I have homes all over the world. Paris, Beijing, Rome. I hang out with world leaders and movie stars. I don't want them to know I live in Regina. You know, my family invented ice fishing.
Finally, it's about freaking time I get to tell my story. In case you're deaf, blind, or not into smoking hot chicks, I'm Teresa Falcone. When I was younger, I used to love Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. The guys at Dad's work was so much fun. There was Frankie No Fingers, such a klutz, but boy could he thumb wrestle. And Johnny Calculator used to help me with my counting homework.
See, Teresa? X minus Y equals Z.
I'm supposed to be doing math, not spelling. And Freddie Chuckles was always good for a laugh.
Hey, Teresa, smell my flower.
Oh, look, I'm all wet.
Teresa, get in the car.
I never saw those guys again. Now that we're living in Regina, I really miss the guys from Pop's work. Whatever happened to them?
Nothing. They just got froze out of the business.
What was that, Daddy?
Nothing. Forget about it.
But you just said...
Yeah, I said, forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Anything yet?
Little more! All right, that's perfect!
Gangster TV. All gangsters, all the time.
Good job, kid. Now get down here! But be careful, it's slippery.
What's all the racket?
Yeah, I can barely hear myself think. What was I thinking about? Oh, yeah, boobs.
Everybody, get in here! I'm gonna be on TV!
You're gonna be on TV? It's like I'm living with John Stamos over here.
I never been on TV before, unless they were calling me a possible suspect.
Or alleged perpetrator. It made me so proud.
Jimmy, you think they'll get Bobby De Niro to play you?
Or someone sexy like that froggy face guy from Aerosmith.
He's a guy? I've been whacking off to him for years.
No, it's a documentary. I'll be playing myself.
Next on Gangster TV, Jimmy Falcone. Diary of a Dirty Snitch.
What?
Jimmy Falcone was a capo in the Gambini crime family until this self-serving scumbag killed his boss and sold out his mob cronies.
Sold out? The feds never paid me a red cent!
Every gutter king needs his queen, so Jimmy married former stripper Cookie DeFazio. This good time floozy latched onto Jimmy like a pit bull on a trailer park toddler.
How the hell they get a video of me stripping?
So that's where that tape wound up.
But Jimmy had a fatal flaw, who went by the name of Cheech, an idiot man-child whose bumbling almost got them all killed.
Can't argue there.
I can't watch anymore. They made us look like scumbags.
Hey, it wasn't so bad. They got our names right. Ah, who am I kidding? It was a smear job.
We weren't scumbags, were we, Jimmy? Remember the classy people who used to come by the house? Joey Dirtbag, Larry the pimp, Holly the pornographer. Back home, we was like royalty.
Oh, you'll always be royalty to me, Cook. Now, come on, let's go fish the dead rats out of the septic tank.
Ah! That's for calling me a man-child. Jimmy, I want a juice box.
Big news from Student Council President Pety. Wayne Gretzky High has sponsored an endangered polar bear. After global warming tragically melted his ice floe, Blumpkin was forced to swim for 5 months. No home, no food, no hope for the future. Quit it! I'm trying to make a speech here. But no longer, because our money will help Blumpkin find a new flow.
Petey, did you slash the prom committee budget to pay for this poodle bear?
Not yet, I haven't.
Well, you better not. We have a big wish list this year.
Glad to see we're being reasonable.
Petey MacDougal, sign here.
Ooh, I love big packages.
And that's why you're going to prom alone. Holy crap, Petey, you didn't sponsor it, you bought it! Ew! That teddy bear stinks!
That's not the bear.
Attention, everyone! I have a very important announcement, so I need everyone's undivided attention. Please listen carefully to every word I say. Regina
Who do those Gangster TV gavons think they are? I'd like to go over there and teach them a lesson they won't forget. That two-bit hack job you showed about my family made my wife cry. Now, say hello to my little friend! They'll never see that one coming.
Jimmy, did you get all that?
What? Oh, sure. Sure, every last bit.
So you're clear we'll be hosting a VIP?
Yep, VIP, most valuable player. Got it.
Jimmy, you kidder. It's very important person. For security reasons, we will only refer to the VIP by their secret code name, Spotted Dick. I need you to get in touch with Spotted Dick's people and tell them where the dinner is, okay?
Say, is this VIP important enough that if they was to come to dinner, my wife would be impressed?
Oh, she'd be more than impressed, Jimmy.
Enough said. How you doing? Jimmy MacDougal from Regina Tourism. Tell Spotty Dick the dinner's at 123 Jim Carrey Lane. And tell the VIP it's BYOB. Cook, guess what?
Flowers? What are you bringing me flowers for? Who'd you sleep with? I'll kill her. Then I'll kill you. Then I'll mount both your heads on stakes to teach the kids what we do with cheetahs. Sorry, Jimmy. I'm still upset about that stupid movie.
Well, I got just the thing. We're having a VIP over for dinner, just like the good old days.
Aw, Jimmy. What's the matter with you? You invite someone for dinner, you don't tell me? Who the hell is this VIP anyway?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Jimmy, regarding the dinner for Spotted Dick.
Oh, so McCool knows about it. Why am I the last one to know anything around here?
Why are you getting so mad? What's the big deal?
Just a second, hon, okay? The big deal is, I haven't cleaned, there ain't a thing in the fridge, and look at me, my hair's a disaster.
Don't worry, we'll order in. And your hair, I don't know what to tell you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? You saying I got bad hair?
Jimmy, Cookie, shush!
Stay out of this, McCool. Cook, I didn't say you got bad hair. I just said you don't got no time to do nothing about it.
Oh, so now I'm fat and lazy. You believe this jag-off?
Whoa, Cook, relax. Why you gotta get so personal? None of us is 22 anymore.
Oh, so now I'm old. Let me tell you something, you fat sack of shit.
I beg your pardon.
What?
Is this 123 Jim Carrey Lane?
Your Majesty, if I may.
Your Majesty? Holy shit, the VIP is the Queen of freaking England.
Your Majesty, my apologies. You were given the wrong address. Now, if you'll just follow me...
Nonsense, officer. I'm in the right place, and I'd rather like to see how this turns out.
Thanks for getting the old broad here in one piece.
Let me give you the royal tour. This is the grand foyer. That's the blue drawing room.
And the throne's just down the hall if you need it. Be a pal and light a match when you're done.
Ooh, ain't that the broad on the 20?
You are correct. It is we.
You want to sign this for me? And these.
Cool, what the hell are you still doing here?
What am I doing here? The question of the day, nay, the question of the century is, what is the Queen doing here?
Hey, don't look at me. With a code name like Spotted Dick, it could have been anyone in Hollywood.
Jimmy, do you have any idea of the vast importance of this dinner? Canada's place in the Commonwealth of Nations rests on tonight.
Speak American.
Jimmy do bad.
All right, now we're communicating. Jimmy do bad how?
The Commonwealth is a collection of countries loyal to Her Majesty the Queen.
You mean that old broad owns a whole collection of countries? I don't. You think she'd dress better?
Yes, you would. But recent austerity measures have forced her to cut one nation from the Commonwealth. Word is it's either going to be Canada or Tonga.
Tonga? Is that where they make the trucks?
No, it's a country in the South Pacific. The odds are against us, and you're making them worse. They have coconuts, Jimmy. Coconuts!
Telling me the Falcones aren't good enough for some stuffy queen?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. At the very least, try to be classy.
Hey, no problemo. We got classy coming out the frickin' wazoo here.
I can't believe the fate of Canada rests on what comes out of your wazoo.
Well, Blumpkin, I think you're a hit. The kids all love you. Except maybe for Stumpy, who should have known better than to get so close to your cage.
You're feeding them baby seals?
What? They were out of baby dolphins.
Aren't those expensive? What about prom?
Who cares about prom? Blumpkin's on the endangered list. Horny teenagers are not.
You're gonna be endangered if you spend all the prom money.
There's only one way to settle this. President Pety will put it to a vote. Don't worry, Blumpkin. The students will do the right thing. After all, who couldn't love that face?
Ew.
Not that face, the other one.
A drink fit for royalty.
What's in it?
Crown Royal and Royal Cola. It's got a kick like a fucking mule.
Ooh, my.
Perhaps we should cut cocktail hour short and go straight to dinner?
We will, as soon as the pizza gets here.
Splendid. We'll just wait for the pizza.
Yo, Queen, scooch down. Make room for the uninvited guest.
Thank you, officer.
Ma'am?
Gina, we got company. Maybe our guest would like to wear the pepperoni king crown.
What, are you kidding, Pop? She's a queen. She got plenty of crowns, don't you?
You heard your father, young lady.
Fine, here. Throw it on the pile.
No. One always waits for the Queen to dine first.
Sure. Liz, grab a slice.
It looks delicious, but I rarely eat at these events.
All right, then. More for me.
Watch your fucking manners in front of the Queen.
So, Your Highness, you and James Bond, you still keep in touch? And, how do I get me one of them licenses to kill?
There's no such thing as a license to kill.
Or so they'd have you think.
Jesus, Petey, you smell like a slaughterhouse.
I never thought I'd say this, but I had a long day bludgeoning seals.
Who is this person?
This is my boy, Petey. Petey, this here's the Queen.
Barbaric rituals, such as bludgeoning innocent seals, cast a dim light on Canada's future in the Commonwealth.
Oh, I'm sure it seems cruel to an entitled monarch like yourself, but I got a polar bear to feed, your irrelevance.
Jimmy, a word? No? This evening is a total disaster. You're serving pizza, Petey just insulted the Queen, and you're not even wearing shoes. How can I put this so you'll understand? Say this was The Godfather.
Which part? Because if you mean 3, I don't want to talk about it.
Jimmy, focus. Think of the Queen as Vito Corleone, and you're Fredo.
Holy crap! So she's like a Don?
Jimmy, for Canada, she's the Don of all Dons.
Whoa, you think someone would have mentioned she's a very important person? Don Liz. I've just been informed of your importance to the organization, and I want to offer my most humble apologies.
You may rise.
Look, we've been acting like a bunch of morons. Why don't we start over and I'll show you how we entertain a person of your stature. Break out the grappa!
Jimmy, I don't think this is a good idea.
These good people have opened their home to me, and I would like to enjoy their hospitality.
Your Majesty.
Enough of your blathering and hectoring. Away with you!
You heard the broad. Away with you.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Tonga Police. Are you accepting resumes?
So, Your Majesty, will Prince Harry be joining us?
I don't know, my dear. Let me call him.
Really?
Certainly not! Got you! Oh, my!
Let me get this straight. Your family's been in power for like 100 years. How'd you pull that off?
Sometimes one must rule with an iron fist.
Spoken like a true tyrant.
Spoken like a true nobody.
Iron fist. No fingerprints. You sure you ain't from Brooklyn?
What the hell happened last night? I can't feel my tongue.
I can't hear you on account of all this pounding.
I got this nagging feeling something bad happened.
I gotta tell you, Pop, far as I'm concerned, the Queen's our kind of people.
Oh, crap! The Queen! Remember when Cheech and her did the lambada?
Who knew she could go so low?
Remember when she knighted us?
The ceremony was a lot like getting made, only more blood.
Remember when she called up Buckingham Palace and told them to go screw themselves, that she was evacuating?
Except she didn't say evacuating. She said some other word.
She said abdicating. It means she quits. Don't you people fucking read?
What's that, Gina? Talk in my good ear.
You hydrant. Did you quit being the Queen last night?
Indeed I did. Last night's revelries finally opened my eyes. I wish to live out the rest of my days as a... what do you call it again?
A regular schnook?
Precisely.
Nice going, Fredo.
Hey, McCool.
Hey! Hey! The Queen of England is abdicating her throne, and all you can say is, hey!
What? We had a few too many last night.
No! Good for you! And now we're on the verge of an international crisis! She's the Queen! She can't just leave the royal family, not until she dies!
Whoa, she really is like a Don.
If word gets out that she's here, this house will be swarmed with news cameras. I need you to take care of her until we can figure something out.
Got it. I'll take care of her.
No, Jimmy! Just keep her in the house. Keep her happy, and above all, keep her out of sight. Understood? What's that for?
Looking after the Don ain't cheap. Keep it coming. Why did I look? Why did I look?
Ew! You have a gentle touch, James.
My pleasure, you highball. Why did I look? Why did I look? I was royal taster. I gotta tell you, this ain't good.
Good heavens! James! James!
Oh, so now Sir Jimmy's too good for my cooking. Jimmy, what's this? You robbed the jewelry store? Without me?
Nah, the old broad's got me polishing the jewels.
What? Like you ain't thinking about it right now?
Cut it out.
Ah, you're no fun.
Really, Cheech? Really?
No hablo inglés.
Get out of here.
Come on, she ain't gonna miss one little necklace.
Yes, she will. Now scram.
Just let me try on one, Jimmy.
No! I'm responsible for these. Anything goes missing, the Queen said she'd lock me in a tower. Now you're not even trying, Cheech.
Who's this Cheech of what you speak?
All right, everybody out! No one comes in this room! Just giving it the old spit shine.
It's time to vote. All in favor of saving this most majestic and endangered creature, raise their hands.
All in favor of saving prom?
This is bad. What do I do? What do I do?
Sometimes one must rule with an iron fist. Iron fist. Iron fist. Iron fist.
You elected me to lead, and lead I shall. Screw the prom. I'm canceling it for your own good.
Get him! Get out of here!
Where'd you get pitchforks and torches? Violent revolution is very un-Canadian, people!
All right, boys, do your business. I can't believe this. I went my whole life without having to clean up after a dog. Ugh. Yeah, look at the bright side. At least it's a small dog. Yeah, keep smiling. If you wasn't so connected, I'd put a f***ing bullet in you. That's it, Liz! I can't do this no more!
Whatever are you talking about, James?
Look, I know you think living like a schnook is all good times, but you gotta get back to your old life before someone, and I'm not naming any dogs, gets hurt.
But for the first time in years, I feel like I can breathe. No schedules, no international crises, no buck-toothed politicians looking for a pat on the back from a substitute mother figure.
Come on, Liz, you're the Queen of frickin' England. You can snap your fingers and get room to breathe.
My subjects expect so much of me, James.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices for the good of great.
Greater good.
Yeah, that's the one. Look at me. I gave up my whole life for the sake of my family.
No, you didn't. You ran like a scared little snitch to save your red ass.
Go to your room.
I'm already going, snitch.
All I'm saying is, sometimes you gotta give the people what they want, even if it means giving up what you want.
All right, I'll give them their goddamn prom. Get off my freaking back.
James, your son appears to be angry and bleeding.
Ah, teenagers, what are you gonna do?
In any case, thanks to your rousing speech, I have decided to return to my royal duties.
Yes!
Hello, Tonga Police. I'd like to cancel my interview tomorrow. No, now you tell me the precinct has an ocean view.
Going with prom was the right thing to do. The Arctic theme's a nice touch.
It was inspired by Blumpkin. Besides, Hawaiian luau is so overdone.
So what's gonna happen to Blumpkin after tonight?
He's going to live out his days at the Winnipeg Zoo in an 8x10 cage with all the antidepressants he can handle.
But I thought you cared about him.
You wanted a prom, you got a prom. Leave it at that. In the meantime, he really adds to the atmosphere, don't you think?
Up for a movie?
Popcorn's on me.
I recently spent some time with a delightful Canadian family, the MacDougals. Their grace, gentility, and dare I say class, reaffirms my commitment to keeping Canada firmly in the Commonwealth.
Ha ha! Suck on those coconuts, Tonga!
Did you hear that, Jimmy? She said we was classy.
Yeah, but she said the MacDougals, not the Falcones.
Don't worry. The MacDougal saved Canada. What did the freaking Falcones do for us lately?
Well, they did get Gangster TV booted off the air due to low ratings. There's still one tiny problem. After the press conference, the Queen failed to show up at her hotel. Any idea where she could be?
Jimmy said you needed some breathing room. How do you like them apples?
Breathtaking. That would be my ride. Thank you, Francesco. And farewell!
Give me a call, will you? Yo, Liz, you're gonna call me a what? Never mind! Oh, well, we'll always have Regina.